Hey beautiful divas, I am coming to you with a BUtterBeeScraps design team project. Yay! So let me just go ahead and dive in and show you the products that I used. Okay, I used these awesome things. I love these filigrees. I use them like all the time. I used this. I used these pointy backs in the 16, and then I use these head pins, these bead caps, and this chain, and these rondelles. And these ones right here are, what is it, AB? Yes, they're the AB. Okay, make sure it's focusing because the packages totally throw it off. And then these awesome leaves. And then I use this pack right here. It's called Birds of a Feather. It comes in bronze and silver charms. Now, I showed you I used all the silver charms because Monique gives you a lot of charms in these, and then I only had the bronze ones left. I used all of the bronze ones, and this is the packaging of it. And then this packaging right here had the wings in it. I only had 2 left, and I just used both of them. Okay, so that is the products I used, and I'm excited. Okay, and I did these. Super cute. Okay, now these are tin containers that came from Michael's. They were once black and white, and at the bottom it had the alphabet, like the alphabet letters mixed all the way around. I didn't want the black and white, and so I had the spray paint, and I spray painted them this color. And you know what? Hold on, let me show you the spray paint, only because I always have people asking like the colors I use and stuff, so let me be a little proactive. I used the Krylon paint and almond satin. Okay, so that's the spray paint I used. And so I spray painted the whole thing. So that they're both almost the same, and I'll just show you quickly what the differences between the two. So anywho, so like I said, I spray painted the whole thing, and I went over it probably 4 layers to get it like this to cover it, because honestly it was black and white underneath, and I wasn't liking that color, and they were on clearance like a couple years ago. So I layered the trims. This beautiful trim right here is an Ooh La La trim. This amazing eyelet trim. I love, 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 love of all the trims in the whole world. I love the eyelet trims. They're so pretty. So my best friend Nat, she had purchased a bunch of this eyelet trim and shared some of it with me. So I was really excited to use that. This is Hobby Lobby. And then this trim right here, I believe I got it from Suha Fua. I believe that's where this trim came from. Okay, so I wrapped it all the way around. And then in the front, I did not want to over decorate it because these need to be functional. I mean, the top part comes off and stuff. And if you put too much, it's hard to hold the container and then take the lid off if you have too many paper flowers and stuff like that. So I didn't want to do any of that. So these are the wings. I had 2 wings left, and this was one of them. I had also spray painted these wings the same color as this. Then I had got some brown paint, put it on my finger, and I just lightly went over so you could see little bits of the brown. I just got it in kind of like this, so it would be scattered in different areas. I didn't want it to be everywhere. Then I went ahead and I glossy accented all the end right here, and then I put Martha Stewart fine glitter, and I just sprinkled it all over the edge so that it gave it that glitter on the edge all the way through. Here's where I used the charms. It comes in Monique's charm bag. So this stinking cute birdcage one. All I did was this one because it has a little loop right up here. So I added this little dangle using the head pins that she sells. Super duper. And then here's a little cage. And then a little peacock. And then this right here I created. My friend Tara, hey girl, she shows a tutorial on how to do these. Super cute, super easy, and I love it. So I used my own pearl for my stash. There's the rondelle that I use that Monique sells, and the bead cap. And then this is wild orchid. And then I just put stickles all around it. It's much more sparklier in person. And then that's the chain I used that Monique has in the store. And then I just used my own split rings to hold it onto the she's Louise, the wing. Good gracious. So it just dangles there. Love it. Okay. Then I have this huge doily that goes through here and wraps around. So I did it so that it would corner it. And then I have this doily right here. These were both from Paper Bag Lady, and I just layered both of them. Okay. Then these, I have these that look like leaves, but it's actually part of a doily that I had purchased from Elizabeth. Beady Bomb Bomb, she doesn't have her store open right now, so, but I got these from her. These are the leaves from Monique's store, and I just layered those underneath these leaves. And then these flowers I made, what I did is, I'll have to show, I have a this and that video coming up, but these are leftover fabric trims from die cutting my Tim Holtz. You know, you run your lace through and then through for the flowers, and then you're stuck with just the outside of it. And I love this lace, and I didn't want to throw it away. So since I had cut it in big pieces, all I did was I grabbed it and I twisted it, and then I just, you know, put it in a big circle. And this is what I used with the leftovers of the die cuts for the flowers, and I'll show you that in another video. But that's how I made these right here. And then I just put some pearls in the middle, and then this bead right here says believe. I love it. So that is this tin. So I'll just show you all the way around. And then the top part, I did this. So this is where I grabbed the bronze piece, I cut it in half, and then I used glossy accent to adhere. I don't know where my phone's at. To adhere it here and here. And then this piece right here was once this color, and I spray painted it the same as this. This is awesome because this screws off. So because this screwed off, I was able, this hole was the perfect size for this right here to go right through it. So I just laid it down and screwed it through, and it was perfect fit. Love it. Love it. I was so excited that this turned off. And then that's where I used the pointy backs, size 16. I'd love these in every size because they just work in certain little projects. So see how perfect that is? Love it. That just worked out genius for me. Okay, so moving on. This is exactly the same. I wanted them to be together, so I wanted them to be the same. The top part is also the same. And then the only thing that's different is I used different little charms that was in the little kit. Okay, let's do this the right way. And then that's the little birdhouse. And then that's the little bird. So that Birds of a Feather, I love. That's probably one of my favorite packs that Monique has because they're amazingly uber cute and you get plenty. And then of course this is the same. then this is different. The flowers I used here. The first one I used was lace. These ones were fabric. See how I have, it's like little frayed pieces here? That's just because it was die cut. So when you twist it, this is, you know, it's just shabbier looking. I love it that way. And then I used the divine button, or little bead. And then this is just a yarn flower that I made. And then I just have a little lace here and then a little tiny doily there. And other than that, everything else is exactly the same. Super cute, right? I loved it. So those are my projects for BUtterBeeScraps. Come on by. And I believe she's doing putting new stuff in the store this weekend. I can't wait to see the new stuff that Monique put in the store. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you to my new subbies. I know it's been a bajillion years since I've been on. I'm so fired, but I do have upcoming videos. I've just been kind of busy and other things going on in the world. So I will talk to you beautiful divas. You have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.